Hello everybody, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. It's the first day of my trip with Mom. We got to Orlando around a little before noon, Walt Disney World time. And went to our resort, checked in, and then went and had a really nice lunch at Kona Cafe. Enjoyed that.
The pot stickers, and then you got the California roll.
Yep. Well, I got the shrimp firecracker roll. It's very good. It's very good. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm on mute. Can you bring up the chat? Well, there's a chat, but it covers me up. Oh well. The joys of live streaming. Seems like I don't use Streamlabs frequently enough to. Make sure you can hear us. I don't use Streamlabs frequently enough to know whether or not they're always doing strange things and changing the user interface, and I only use it so often. So it seems like every time I log in to use Streamlabs that they've changed something. So yet again, they've changed something. I've got the chat up on the screen, and it's taken up a ton of real estate, and it's got like a little white coating taking up the bottom half of the screen, so that's fine. So I may just let Mom monitor the comments on her phone and hide them, so I can have a decent view of what we're looking at on the screen.
Welcome in.
Hey, welcome in. Thanks for being here. But.
Yeah. Starlight is starting in
about 4 minutes, I think. So Mom went back to the resort, dropped the luggage off. I took the monorail over to Magic Kingdom. I walked down Main Street, heard Grayson playing the piano, and I uploaded a short earlier today. If you haven't seen that already, go check that out, especially if you're a big fan of the Goofy movie. So check that out. Grayson's so talented, and he's super nice. So I had a good time talking with him and listening to him play. Listened to him play, and then I went to Go Ride Pirates. About a 20-minute wait, it's a little less than that. And then went back to listen to Grayson again, and then walked over to Tomorrowland just to mill around. And while I was doing that, I bought a couple pins, or a couple of pin backs that I'll open later on in the week. And while I was doing that, Space Mountain went from a 45-minute wait to a 15-minute wait, so I went straight in there. And it was practically a walk-on for me, being a single rider. Mom showed up, after that, so I've just walked around and enjoyed being here for the most part. Just rode, listened to Grayson play a couple of sets, and on the piano next to Casey's.
About ready to start,
Yeah, ready to start. I'm going to turn us around.
Hey, Pam.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this wonderful night. Did you know that when a star is born, they possess a gift or two? One of them is this. They have the power to make a dream come true. So come with us now as we go on a magical journey through the stars and dream the night.
taking y'all for a ride there. Definitely didn't mean to, but oh well. Looks like I'm gonna have to go off the gimbal for this one. I think gimbal just weighs too much for the. I've got my new phone, but I think the gimbal just isn't strong enough to support the weight. I may have to take the phone cover off. We'll be all right. I'll try to hold it steady. The joys of live streaming. Sorry for taking you on a ride earlier. It's the joys of live streaming. It's the first time I try to use Mom's gimbal with my new phone, which is a little bit bigger than the other model that she and I both have, or I had previously. So good to figure these things out while I'm standing still versus when I'm walking. I hate for my phone to fall off my gimbal while I was walking around live streaming. Good to see you, LeMans Gray, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Cam's Fam, Jonathan Chung, Mandy Adams, Ian Turkey Lexter. Thanks for being here. Yeah, you were on the teacup store. Alright, I'll be quiet. The race get here.
Friends, come with me on a magical journey kissed by starlight. By virtue of starlight and all that is good, may each and every one of your dreams come true. Do as dreamers do and wish upon a star. I made a wish on a star This is more than I could have ever dreamed possible. The stars are so inspiring. It's a wish come true.
Starlight is all around us.
There's Jiminy.
You know, have you ever seen a star sparkle like this before?
Watch them turn the lights back on. Well, that was a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Hey, Jason. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, WDW Explorer Jill. Hey, Francisco. Trying to catch everybody I missed earlier. Hey, Nick. Movie Mania Nick. Welcome in. Great to see you. Trying to catch all the names I missed earlier. Well, that was a lot of fun. It's you know, it's about time that we got another nighttime parade at Disney World. We've been overdue, and so I'm thrilled that we have one again. Did you get your gimbal, Mom? Did you get your gimbal? Okay, good. All right. Well, it is 38 minutes till the fireworks. Do you want to hang out here? What do you want to do? Yeah, sorry, the picture's a little bit shaky. Like I said earlier, I was trying to use Mom's gimbal, and I have a newer phone that's just a little bit bigger. So I think I may give it another shot to take the case off. Mom and I have the same gimbal, so I may give it another shot to where I can take my case off. Maybe that'll take some weight off and won't put as much of a strain on the arm of the gimbal. It was doing fine at the beginning, but who knows? Who knows? But anyway, hope everybody's doing great. Again, this is the first day of our trip, so lots of fun yet to be had. Do have a couple work days this week, so I'll enter the parks late. A couple of days this week, but we're looking forward to it. Lots of fun Disney memories yet to be made. What are your? I know you mentioned it on stream, Mom, but what are your thoughts on Starlight? What are your favorite floats? You think?
I really like the Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Float. I think it's really pretty. I love that they included the princes with the princesses on that particular float. I really like that. All of them are very well designed.
Yeah.
I think they're all well designed, but the Peter Pan one is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
And then the finale one is great with the train.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think they need more in between stuff.
I think they need more walk around actual characters. Because really it's just Tink, right? I mean, I didn't. Everybody else was just kind of dancing,
right.
You know, which it was really pretty with the lights, you know, and their costumes. But I would like to see, you know, I don't know that there were any other walk around characters other than Tinkerbell. So I'd like to see them.
Have said that.
Yeah.
Because in in Spectrum Magic and in Main Street Electrical Parade, which are the two that I'm most familiar with, they had a lot more walking characters with, and their outfits were just completely lit.
Yeah.
And then they had the smaller floats, the little bugs, that spun around the fish and all that stuff. I think that's the main, and it's a short parade. It's only about 10 or 11 minutes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it felt like it was about 15 or so.
Yeah.
I felt a little short, but I think they could probably add to it.
Sure.
I think they've already done some tweaking.
Yes.
But maybe they'll add to it over time, and you'll get to a point where they can kind of fill out the parade a little bit more. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm just glad we have one. Frankly, the floats that they do have are really, really good. The Cocoa float's awesome. All of them are great. But the Cocoa one, it's just very colorful. It captures, the visual of the movie very, very well. And then also too, I enjoy the Moana float. If we're being honest, I've got a little bit of Frozen fatigue because it seems like we can't do anything around here without somehow adding Frozen in. But anyway, it's one of their, the highest grossing animated films. So, and the kids, Frozen 1, Frozen 2, it's still popular with the kids now. So,
your first viewing, scale of 1 to 10.
I'd give it.
What do you think?
I'd give it. I don't know, if they added some more elements, maybe another float or two, some walk around characters, I'd give it maybe B-, C+, B- somewhere in there. I really enjoy it, but I think there's just more that they can add. I do really appreciate visually and audibly the nods to prior shows. I think they did a great job with that. There's little little ditties, little musical nods to the previous nighttime parade. So I really like that a lot. But anyway, I turned back toward the castle. But it was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm really excited that we have a nighttime parade again. I'll do the best I can to keep us steady. Again, the gimbal wasn't working very well for me. Yeah. Well, I took the cord off, and so I had maybe tried taking the case off too. But yeah. Do you want to stay here, or do you want to scoot in a little closer? What do you think?
We have to be careful not to get too close.
Yeah.
Because
maybe we just hang out here then.
I usually get back about 30 feet.
Yeah.
We could try it.
I'm gonna say. I think we have a pretty good shot. I'd like to be in closer, but Mom's right. There's just a lot of interference from so many different phones being concentrated in one space. So we don't want to get too close per se. But anyway, let me check the chat. Dean said let it go. That's fantastic. Let's see. Pam, it's true. Starlight 2.0 in a couple of years. Good idea. Yeah, that's funny. Oh, y'all are good. Thank you. That's funny. Yes, I do have my own AP now. Pam, thank you for asking. Dean, I'm glad to be here. It's great to be here. Look forward to seeing you sometime soon. Good to see you too, Jason. Parade is so cool. It is very cool, Nick. But it's probably a little harsh to give it a C+. I think I'd give it a strong B-. I think there's more bumping of the lamp, if you will, to do. but I think it's solid, and I'm very excited that they have a parade again. But yeah, we've had a good day so far. We've got a fun week lined up. Excited about what we have ahead. Yeah, I agree, Pam. Yeah, I think if you threw maybe another float or two in there, and then also too some more walk around characters like Tinkerbell is, I think that would really help put it over the top. The other thing too is I think about the classic floats, with Spectrum Magic with the Chernabog, opening up from the volcano, and he's just, the wingspan on that float was just crazy. It was really, really cool to see, that first time. Yeah, Pam says need some villains. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think you could throw some in there, Pam. That's a good recommendation for sure. Hey, Brian, welcome in. Great to see you. Oh no, you're good. Go ahead. Thank you. Oh, Chippendale aren't in this one. Yeah, you're right, Dean. It's a good call out. Question for the chat. If you could feature a specific Disney film or, TV show or a character in a parade, who would you feature? Chernabog, that's funny. Brian? Ramon from Princess and the Frog. That's a good recommendation, Pam. Yeah, if you could add any character or, any character or, from a TV show or movie, who would you add? Need to have more merch? Yeah, good point, Pam. I'm glad they rolled out some merch with it. Gadgets from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Yeah, that's a solid recommendation. I would like to see, granted they have a float for these characters at Paint the Night at Disneyland, but, Incredibles is in my top 5. I would love to see another Incredibles float over in this parade. Unfortunately, Jillian and I are going with her family to Disneyland in December, and unfortunately, they're not going to be running Paint the Night then, which really hurts my feelings. So I was looking forward to seeing it, but oh well. Hopefully I can catch it. I need to check the dates on how long it's going to be running. But anyway, I think we may be missing World of Color as well, and maybe the holiday World of Color by the time we're there. I got to double check that, but. Gadget from Chippendale's Rescue Rangers. Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, great idea, Dean. It would be, that could do a really fun float for those characters.
And your best view will be in front of the castle, so if you are still looking for viewing and you're on the street, keep on walking on for that best view if you're still looking for a spot.
But Mom's right, that she made a really good point about the different little vehicles that they had in between the main floats, the cutesy little bugs, all the different little smaller floats that they had moving around between the big floats. Yeah, I'd like to see more of those and more walk-around characters would be really cool. That's funny. Brian says, when I was at Disneyland with Cy back in October of 2023, we saw Chip Still guest first over the Plaza Inn character breakfast. So funny. Yeah, that is funny. But
if you're still looking for a fireworks view, head up the street.
Sorry, everybody. I'm in a really high traffic area. standing behind the line here. Hopefully we don't have much interference. Yeah, Star Wars Parade, right, Dean? Right, Dean? I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential in Galaxy's Edge. You know, I mean, they bring out Kylo and a couple of stormtroopers and sometimes a, you know, First Order officer. And they bring them out and kind of, you know, walk them around and stuff. But, you know, the March of the First Order that they did
if you're still looking for
years
fireworks,
ago,
you head up towards the castle. If you're still looking for
was, you know, was pretty cool with all the stormtroopers and Captain Phasma. It was pretty neat to see them, you know, march their way right down the road, right down the street at Hollywood Studios. That's funny. Yeah, Brian says, heck, we had the Star Power Rangers at Hollywood Studios. Why not a Star Wars parade? Yeah, exactly. I met the Blue Ranger. I think it's like Jungle Fury Blue Ranger. I've got a picture with the Blue Ranger from years ago at Hollywood Studios. Let's see, we got 24 minutes to showtime. Doing good on battery. We got a few things we have to do, so as a reminder, today is the last day. Today's the last day of operation for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin because they're going to be refurbishing it. You know, the blasters, I don't think are going to be attached to, you know, directly to. I think you'll be able to move them around, you know, not completely freehand. They'll still be, you know, attached to the ride vehicle, but you'll have more freedom to point your blaster in different directions on Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin when they open it back up. They're, you know, it's good to see them bumping the lamp a little bit on that attraction.
Head on up towards that castle. If we are still looking for fireworks spots, we do just want to make sure that we are not blocking this walkway as it is an emergency walkway. So if you look down where I am standing, this is the walkway. Other parts of it that might be
but excited for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin to reopen with enhanced version of the ride. Seems like, for sure, from a blaster technology perspective. But I believe I want to say it's closed through the end of this year. I'm not sure when it'll reopen.
If you're looking for firework viewing, you're going to head up towards that castle. Head on up towards that castle. If we are looking for firework viewing, those fireworks do start at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Those fireworks go off. And if you are still looking for a spot, guess what? You can head up towards the castle. There's still plenty of spots up towards that castle.
Is it a lot of people?
Somebody passed by in a Resort TV 1 shirt. It's super cool. Big fans of Josh and Jenna. And Dale and the rest of the family, mom and dad, big fans of Resort TV 1. Saw somebody in a Paging Mr. Morrow hat earlier today. Nate's fantastic too. But I had a lot of fun today. Again, if you missed it earlier, I posted a short earlier today. Grayson from the Casey's Corner pianist.
If we are still looking for firework viewing, you can head on up towards that castle. Head up towards the castle.
He saw me wearing my Powerline stuff. I've got a Powerline shirt and hat from Roosevelt.
Up towards there. Those fireworks do start at 10
and he saw me wearing that, and he turned around and he was asking for recommendations on what to play. But he saw my Powerline outfit, and he played On the Open Road and transitioned that into Eye to Eye from a Goofy movie, and it was awesome. He does a fantastic job. It was a lot of fun to listen to him play. And then later on, you know, I listened to, you know, him wrap up that set, and then hung around and talked to him for just a minute, and And I asked him when he'd be playing again, and I went and rode. And also too, I asked him, do you play Pirates? Anything for Pirates? He said, oh yeah. He said he enjoyed listening to like the Pirates music that's in the ride. That's not just the song Yo Ho Yo Ho, The Pirates Life for Me. And so I'll be putting up that video later on. I have to cut it just a little bit. But I'll be putting up that video later on. Keep an eye out for that one. But he played. It's awesome. I don't even bother describing it, but I will tease it just a little bit. He plays He's a Pirate. That's the iconic sound from Pirates of the Caribbean. He played that as part of the mashup that he did, and it was really, really cool. So keep an eye out for that short video. I'll post that later on this week. But he's just so incredibly talented, and it was really neat. He played some stuff from the Country Bears, Country Bear Jamboree. Not the new show, but the old show, which I also appreciated and thought was really cool. And then he also played At Last I See the Light for a little girl that asked for it. And it's pretty cool. Jillian and I had that song in our wedding. So a little fun fact for you. So I took a little video of that and sent it to her. But he played several different things. The entertainer, sort of kind of ragtime sounding music to kick off his set. But it's listening to Grayson play the piano on Main Street is always a blast for me. It's always a highlight of my trip. So we have a few short videos of him playing the piano on our channel, and I'm glad they're there because I enjoy myself going back and listening to them. Let's see, welcome in, Anna Isabel Zizik. Let's see, hi Jillian. Brian says, one thing I like about the blasters that Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger spin is that they're automatic. The thumb trigger hurts your thumb. That's why I only went one time. Oh, I got you, Brian. Let's see here. Hi Wyatt, hi Wesley. If you guys are listening. We have another 18 minutes to showtime. Just hanging out here. Lots of people crossing by. I'm just behind the break here in front of Casey's. We watched the Starlight parade from behind a trash can outside of Casey's, which coincidentally was also our dining table for dinner. It was a hashtag trash can table. We ate our Casey's on top of the trash can and then watched the parade. And now we've taken a few steps over here to watch the Happily Ever After fireworks. Hope y'all had a good day, Jillian. It seemed like most of the day's gone pretty well so far. Oh, Anna. Anna says, oh, you were close to pronouncing my last name right, but you can just call me Anna. All right, we'll do Anna. I tried. I don't know if it's...
I did put in... Actually, no, I didn't. Actually, no, I didn't. I just did it like the other day.
I was trying to think in my mind how it would be pronounced. But thank you. Right, Jonathan. Jonathan says the trash can is every streamer's go-to table, right? That's funny.
We are looking for firework viewing. You're going to head up towards that castle,
Looks like we got 10 people hanging out in the chat, and we have 16 minutes to showtime here. I was gonna see if I could fish out while we're hanging out here. Ron, can you take my backpack? And here, help me. No, here, let me open it up for me. No, I don't want to put it on. I was going to get something out of it. Nope. So, let me get in my bag here. I will unbox one of these pins while we're hanging out here. Actually, I say one of these pins. It's a pouch that holds 2 pins. These are Hidden Mickey, Disney World Hidden Mickey, or Hidden Disney mystery pouches for this year. They're pretty cool. Oh, it helps if I hold them up high enough here. See if I can get Mom to help me out opening this pack. I've got another one. So, fun story. I don't have my pins out, but fun story. There's a pin in this Hidden Mickey set that's from Disneyland that I found on a pin board at Magic Kingdom, which is crazy. And so it's part of the 25 years of Disney pin trading set for this year. And it's a Mr. Toad on that set. And so I couldn't believe that I found that pin at Magic Kingdom when it's a Disneyland pin. But anyway, this is a Hidden Mickey pin pouch. Yep, for Walt Disney World. Let's see what we get here. There's different, several different potential sets we can get. Let's see what we got.
There's a bag and a
Nope,
bag.
there's a bag and a bag. All right, let's see what we get.
Oh, hang on.
Well, there we go. Almost got it. We're getting there.
Okay, here we go. Oh, okay.
What we got?
Dory.
Hey, it's Dory. So that's from the blue character set. So is there a Hidden Mickey on Dory? Can you tell?
Yes, I think there is
Yeah.
on her.
But that's from the blue character set. Let's see what other character we get. So I'll grab Dory there and show her off while you're opening the other one. Oh, there she is. Just keep swimming. Oh, there we go. Focus, focus, focus. There she is. And just keep swimming, everybody. It's a lot of fun. Again, this is from the Hidden Mickey. This is the blue character set and the current Hidden Mickey pouches that they sell at the parks of Walt Disney World currently. Mom's opening the other one. What we got? So it's the Walt Disney World D logo. We got Thumper. That's cool. That's cool. Focus. There we go. There it is. Check that out. There it is. Very cool. Well, thanks, Mom, for opening those for us. A little fun unboxing while we're standing here waiting on the show. Another 12 minutes to show time. In case anybody needs to get up and grab a drink real quick. I can put my backpack back on so I don't have to lug it. So hopefully, if everything works out, we should see some friends later on this week, over the course of the week. So excited about that. We also have a day at Epic Universe planned for Saturday. So hoping for decent weather on Saturday especially. Being an annual pass holder, and having multiple shots at going to, the different Disney parks. Right now with my AP, I don't have that luxury with Epic Universe. So hoping for good weather on Saturday. It seems like most of the week we're probably going to have kind of stray thunderstorms, thunderstorms, and quick rain showers just kind of pass through. Doesn't seem like any of the days this week it's going to last all day, which is nice. But we'll have to wait and see how everything turns out. But I'm hoping the forecast clears up for Saturday, especially. "10 minutes to showtime." I really need to spend more time, and maybe this week is a good week to do it, but I really need to spend more time getting acquainted with all the different features and functionality within Streamlabs. Because I know it's capable of doing a whole lot more than what we use it for. But anyway, I'm just glad that it's working well. It seems like the picture quality is pretty decent. How does the audio sound? Pam says, "Will you stream from Epic?" I won't be able to stream on rides, but I would definitely like to stream just walking around the park. You know, maybe stream using one of the second generation wands. Mom has a second generation wand. Maybe stream using her wand at the Ministry of Magic there in Perry, 1920s Perry. And maybe, you know, who knows, maybe outside of that we could do, stream a little bit from Super Nintendo Land as well. It would be a lot of fun. Mom could stream me using the power-up band and playing the different games and hitting the coin blocks, question mark blocks. But yeah, I definitely like to, Pam. Also, too, it depends heavily on weather cooperating as well. So, everything, you know, any of the streams we do this week will be contingent on cooperation from the weather. Zoom? Okay. I'll play around a little bit with the settings while we're hanging out here. We got Zoom. Let's see how good the quality was if I zoom in a little bit there. And zoom back out. Let's see what else I can do here. There's scenes. I don't know if I want to mess with that. Create a scene. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to play around with the settings a little bit. Themes. Oh, that's for if I was streaming more like video games or something. That's some out of the box little themes to put on the screen. I don't need any of that. Alerts. just 5 minutes.
Good evening, dreamers of all ages. In just a few minutes, the Magic Kingdom invites you to enjoy our nighttime spectacular Happily Ever After, presented by Pandora Dream. In order for you to fully experience tonight's performance, the lighting around the Magic Kingdom will be reduced. For your own safety and for that.
Yay, Amy, happy birthday to you. We don't have the train whistle on us. But happy birthday to you. You're welcome, Amy. Brian says, is anybody going to get AJ's book when it comes out? I'm waiting for the audiobook to come out this month. Referring to AJ from Disney Food Blog. I'm definitely interested in getting the book. I saw where she was doing some signed copies. I'm interested. Obviously, AJ, for so long, was the go-to resource for anything food related. She still does great stuff. So I'm definitely interested in checking her book out. Getting close to showtime, y'all.
Oh crap, bro, we can't do this.
We're getting there. Let me know if you don't mind. How does my audio sound? Is it pretty decent? This is my first time streaming from Streamlabs with my new phone. That's funny, Pam. We're almost there. Again, I'm trying to be as steady as possible. Our gimbal arm gave out on us. It's the first time using the gimbal for my new phone. So it gave out earlier. Awesome. Pam says audio's good, picture perfect. Very good. Thank you. I'll zoom out as the show kicks off a little bit here. Any minute now.
showtime.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us, and when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue it, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we are meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic.
best friend by your side opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Some people are worth melting
the best part. From here through the end of the show.
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The battles, the story, the losses, and all the glory. We're changed by the way we live every day. Just look up and reach to the sky. We all have the courage to fly.
Man, I love that show. Such a great show. My goodness. Thanks, Jonathan, for the lyrics. Alrighty. Well, I've been holding my arms up for the better part of an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm going to flip you around here. We got a mass of humanity that's about to pass by us as they exit the park. So we're just going to hold our spot right here and let people pass by. But we'll flip the camera around and talk to the forehead of security there. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in. You keep an eye out. Make sure the notification bell's rung if you haven't already rung it. Keep an eye out for pop-up streams and anything Mom happens to schedule between now and the end of this week. But we're just kicking this week off, getting off on a strong start. Had a lot of fun watching Starlight again. Check out the Goofy movie short from earlier today with Gracie playing the piano at Casey's Corner. But hope y'all have a great night. Thanks for being here. Remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there's always room for one more, so please hurry back. Bye, everybody. Have a great night, y'all.